We have all experienced the exhaustion of staring at the ceiling at 2 in the morning, stressing over stagnant bank balances, and wondering why we have nothing to show for our hard work. You can go from zero to a fully automated wealth building system without needing a six-figure salary or a lucky windfall. The ideal timeline to execute this is exactly 6 months. By tackling one specific goal every 30 days, you avoid the overwhelm that causes most people to quit halfway through. To start, you will need to gather 3 things: 30 days of bank statements, your current debt balances, and a blank spreadsheet. Following a rigid step-by-step financial system guarantees progress. Relying entirely on a high income leaves you vulnerable if your daily spending habits never change. Step 1, for month 1, requires pulling up your raw transaction history from the last 30 days. This mock spreadsheet shows how to map your raw data into 4 exact categories: your net income, your fundamental survival expenses, your future investments, and your fund money. Psychologists call the urge to ignore uncomfortable information the ostrich effect, but refusing to look at your bank account only breeds a constant low-level anxiety. Once you tally your fundamental survival expenses, that exact dollar amount becomes your strict savings target for month 2. Saving this initial buffer might feel like a restriction, but every dollar you set aside buys a tangible piece of your future independence. When you hold a 1-month cash buffer in your checking account, a broken laptop or a car repair instantly drops from a financial catastrophe down to a minor, manageable inconvenience. With your buffer in place, month 3 targets your debt. A common mistake is treating a low-interest mortgage with the exact same urgency as a high-interest credit card. This diagram illustrates the strict 8% rule. Any debt sitting above that red horizontal line is a financial emergency, and you need to throw all your extra cash at it until the balance is 0. Once those high-interest balances are cleared, immediately redirect that cash flow into expanding your initial buffer into a full 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Moving into month 4, many people picture this exact scene, a chaotic trading floor, and assume investing requires professional expertise or insider knowledge. It doesn't. This 3-tier flowchart breaks down the investment strategy. First, capture any retirement match your company offers. That is a guaranteed 100% return. Second, open a tax-advantaged account, like a Roth IRA, so you actually keep the gains you earn. Finally, for the top tier, you buy broad market index funds or ETFs. By spreading your money across thousands of companies at once, you strictly distribute your risk. This pie chart maps exactly how to deploy your extra cash if you are still building out your emergency fund. Allocate 70% towards the savings fund and 30% into your investments. By splitting your capital this way, you secure your present stability while simultaneously compounding your future wealth. In month 5, we turn to the income lever. This is where you aggressively pursue a raise by bringing your performance data to your manager, or you start a side hustle to monetize a secondary skill. This bar chart demonstrates the math behind increasing your income without inflating your lifestyle. A $5,000 raise invested consistently over 10 years compounds into a $50,000 net worth increase. Relying on daily discipline will fail. By the end of the day, decision fatigue sets in, completely destroying any attempt at manual budgeting. This mock banking app interface shows the solution for month 6. Schedule recurring automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts for the exact day your paycheck clears. Once those automated transfers complete, whatever cash organically remains in your checking account is your guilt-free fund money. Removing the human element from your financial transfers takes emotion out of the process. This shift ensures your wealth grows as a default setting of your life. At the end of 6 months, you'll have a protective cash buffer, 0 high-interest debt, and a fully automated investment portfolio. True wealth creation rarely looks glamorous. It is largely a process of boring, repetitive spreadsheet management and executing a predetermined plan. Dedicating 6 months to this kind of focused, repetitive effort is a small price to pay to purchase decades of personal and financial freedom. Stop waiting. Open your banking app right now, pull up your last 30 days of transactions, and start calculating your basic survival numbers today.